up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Ho, 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 Vlogmas enthusiasts! It's day 12 of our festive Vlogmas series. And we've got something truly spectacular lined up for you today. For those who are new to my channel, I am Mami Lala, and I would like to welcome Katie Fawkes, the Dynamic Marketing Director of Marketing at Ecamm Live Network. With over 15 years of experience as a marketing leader and strategist, Katie is a force to be reckoned with in the world of brand building, from social media, local marketing to content marketing, PR, and SEO. Katie's expertise knows no bounds. She's not only a marketing powerhouse, but also one of the creative minds behind Ecam Live's hit show, The Flow with Doc Rock, and part of the dynamic duo in Ecam Live Office Hours with Paul, and of course, the VHS Club with Natalie. But in this episode of Vlogmas, we get to know more about Katie beyond the awesome marketing director that she is, her creative journey, and how she started and continued to do so December daily. We would also like to ask Katie about some of her marketing journey and strategies, and of course, my favorite platform for everything: live streaming, creating podcast, and everything in between. Ecamm Live. Yes, join the festive fun in the chat. Share your favorite Vlogmas moments and spread the holiday cheer. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment of our Vlogmas joy. Let's make day 12 unforgettable. And so, without further ado, let's bring in Katie. Hi, Katie.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, guys, this is Katie. All right. So, Katie, everybody knows her as part the director of marketing on Ecamm Live. But
Mhm.
recently I've noticed that, because I'm friends with her also on Facebook, that she has been posting, some crafty stuff, some of her,
Yeah.
crochet creations. And so I said, oh, Katie is crafty. So
I try.
I jumped on the chance and actually asked her to come in for Vlogmas. So thank you so much, Katie. So
Oh, it's
how
so fun
did
to be here.
yeah, so how did it start for you? First and foremost, before we go into I know guys you wanna do the crafting side of it, okay? But first let's get to know more about, the creative journey of Katie. Of course, being a director of marketing also involves a lot of creativity, right? So Katie, how did it all start for you? How did you become part of Ecamm, which is my favorite platform, of course?
Oh my goodness. Well, I joined Ecamm about 5 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
I get yeah, right in like early 2019. I'm more creative than math oriented, so you'll have to do the math for me. But early 2019. But I've known the co-founders behind Ecamm for a lot
Mm-hmm.
longer. Ken and I live in the same small town here in New England, and so our kids had gone to daycare together. And Ken runs a coding school called Code and Circuit, teaching kids about science and technology and robotics. So we had met through that. And it just happened in conversation one day. Ken was like, "We really need to start doing some marketing for Ecamm. Would you help us out? Would you give us some tips and talk us through kind of what we could be doing differently or better?" So I just started helping out here and there, and it was so much fun. And the people were so incredibly inspiring. All of the people who are using the software continue to be incredibly inspiring, that I just was so desperate to join the team full time. So an opportunity opened up, and I jumped at it, and I haven't looked back. It's just been probably the most fun I've had in a really long time, because it's always creative, like you said. It
Mm-hmm.
really, it's just really yeah, inspirational to see what people are doing with this software and how they're touching each other's lives and how they're
Exactly.
connecting with each other.
And so that's why I think we call ourselves, those who are actually using Ecamm and part of Ecamm, we call ourselves the Ecamm fam. Okay. And
Mhm.
no wonder because from the onset, Ecamm was more like really a family, right? So you guys
Mhm.
were friends and somehow, your family beyond your family. Okay. So that's how we feel, right? So
Yeah.
unlike other platforms where it takes you forever to get a respond or a response, right? When you have issues or when we want something, Ecamm is continuously evolving in a sense that
Mhm.
they ask us. One of the features that I really wanted before Katie was since I'm a crafter, right? And crafters, of course, we do not only like show our face, but we want to also show our overhead, our workspace,
Yeah,
right?
hands.
And in the beginning, right? So there were only five, okay, cameras that we can put into Ecamm. So those was one of the requests that I was like waiting for, and finally it did happen. That now I can bring in again, depending upon the system that you have, I can bring in up to
Mhm.
seven. Beyond that, my
Yeah.
system cannot because I am only using an entry level Mac Mini, right? So Ecamm
That's
has been
great.
super amazing. I would never be able to do all of this. Mommy Lala is not techie. Everybody knows that. Thank you, Wims, for becoming a
Hey,
member.
Whimsical.
All right. So I have never really been techie. So Ecamm for me, when I found Ecamm, I said, "Oh, thank you. This is the answer to my prayers." And I've never ever looked back. And that's how I actually also met Katie. Okay, Katie, before we proceed with our awesome conversation, let's go to the chat first and say hi to the people. Hi, Jay. This might be a really dumb question, but what is December daily? Okay,
No
amazing.
dumb questions.
No, yes, absolutely, Jay. Okay, we will answer that in a bit and we will ask Katie. Okay, and I will also um do my, personal interpretation of December Daily. And hi, Cusinary. Thank you so much po. Mega love shout out for dropping by. And of course, we have Gretchen. Hi, Gretchen. Katie, buckle up, girl. You're in for it was an awesome fun I had with Gretchen. We have tons of, tech issue, but no worries. We did it. BG lang. Salamat sa pag-BG, Miss Casineri. Thank you so much. And we have Giga Art from Australia coming in. Thank you, G. Good morning. Almost good afternoon to you, I think. And saying hi to everybody. And also Jay. Okay. So just listening, cleaning the car. Absolutely. Go ahead, G. Thank you so much. And another crafter artist in the community, Whimsical Thoughts. Hello, hello. Katie the crafter, next year's Halloween costume. Awesome. Let's look out for that. Audio low for Lala. Oh, thank you, Gretchen, for telling me that. Okay. Okay, I moved it up a bit now. Thank you. Whimsical Thought. Celebrate 16 months of membership. Thank you so much, Whims. And don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, so moving back and continuing on our conversation, Katie. So, that has been like 4 or 5 years of being on Ecamm, right? And
Yeah.
the amazing it's not only crafters that use Ecamm, right, Katie? So
No,
where
it's
can
such a
people
huge,
use Ecamm?
huge audience.
Is it only for
Yeah.
live streaming like what I'm doing right now?
No, it's not. So it's not only for crafters, it's not only for live streaming. You can use it for any kind of video production. So that includes recording vertical videos. You can definitely go live. You can go live to multiple platforms or just to one spot. You can actually also use what's called a virtual camera. So a little bit techie, but what it does is takes all of the awesomeness that Lala has here in her show, and you could send that through to an app like Zoom or Google Meet or Teams to be able to
Mhm.
really do a lot of cool, fun presentations and interactivity for your meetings or your webinars or any kind of presentations that you're doing.
See, awesome. So it's not just for live streaming, for your work, your presentations, whatever you see here, I can
Reels,
bring
yeah.
that into like so
Yeah.
when I'm in a Zoom meeting or something. So, whoa, how did you do that? Where is this on Zoom? Right? No, we can't because I was bringing in my audio and my all of these scenes to the
Yeah.
virtual cam and virtual audio. Again, some of the many functionalities of Ecamm. So if Ecamm is something new to you or it's the first time that you've heard about it, go ahead and look it up. It's Ecamm. It's Ecamm Live or is it Ecamm.com? Ecamm?
It's well, either will get you there,
Okay.
ecamm.com or .live will both get you back to the
Okay, there
site.
you go. So here,
Mhm.
of course, here it is on YouTube. They also have a YouTube channel, Ecamm Network. Okay,
Mhm.
of course, when you have questions, right? How do you do this? How do you do that? Okay, head on to the Ecamm Network YouTube channel or the Ecamm Live. There is also Ecamm Live, right? Um, YouTube channel, right, Katie? The
Yeah,
Ecamm
it's all
Live.
under Ecamm. It's all under Ecamm Network, but if you
Okay,
look up
under the
Ecamm
Ecamm Live.
Live, you'll find it
Okay.
as well. Yep.
So
Mhm.
normally I do Ecamm Live and then it shows up.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It
many
pops up.
shows. Yeah, so they have a lot of different shows that cater to the different needs of those who use Ecamm. So for business, for podcasting, just for
Mhm.
actually using Ecamm. Okay, Doc would also, help you go through all of those and so many
Mhm.
other guests. And of course, you have Anna and Fulgen's show. Okay, so many shows. So whatever you think you need, sorry, you can find that on the YouTube channel. Of course, Katie also has a VHS club. Okay, guys, for those who don't know what a VHS club is or what a VHS is, okay, she is having a show this Friday for us, Philippine time, about 10 a.m. So head on to that one, and what they do is they review a movie. Okay, so normally on a supposedly on a VHS platform with her friend Natalie. That is such an awesome show as well. Okay, I've been there several times. Okay, and then Instagram also, of course, if you want to follow her, Canadian folks. Okay, there you go. Okay, so question for the day. Have you done December daily? There was a question earlier on about what is December daily. All right, so Katie and I will go through that first. Okay, Katie, what is December daily for you?
So, December Daily is a scrapbooking or paper arts project that you do typically during the month of December. But I'll tell you that it's totally okay if you want to just compile everything in December and put it
Mm-hmm.
together a little bit later. Also, fine, totally fine. But you basically do each page represents a day in the month. So, you can either go from December 1st to Christmas Day, or you can go the whole month. And so, it's really meant to just capture the fun and the, the memories and the experience of December in one small, ideally small, if you don't get carried away, album filled with pictures and memories and stories from the month, which is, I think, a lot of
Okay.
fun.
So somehow it's like an offshoot of our memory keeping that we
Yeah.
do, but this one specifically for the month of December. Okay. And this
Mhm,
was something that began with Ali Edwards, right? So
mhm.
this was a concept by Ali Edwards, which I have been following since, early 2000s. Prior, she was really a famous scrapbooker, so she would be in all the magazines and the stuff that we would buy then. So that's how I got hooked into scrapbooking. And I also like that the way she does things. The same with
Yeah.
Kathy Silsky that time. As it's not so super overwhelming. It's just simple. So the
Simple. Yep.
focus is really more of the title, the photo, and the journaling. Right, so that's
Mm.
the main focus of that one. So I got into that big time. So how do you do your December daily, Katie? Do you do it like from December 1st to the 25th, or do you do the whole December, or sometimes you do mix it up?
So I always do the whole month.
Okay.
Sometimes I will add in a little bit before December 1st if I've done a really fun, like here in the States we have Thanksgiving right beforehand. So if there was like a
Mm-hmm.
fun thing that kicks off the holiday season for me, sometimes I will add in like half a page or a story from Thanksgiving too. So I kind of cheat a little bit. But yeah, definitely the whole month and sometimes a little bit extra.
All right. So it's not that legalistic that it has to only contain December, only up to December 25. No, no. And it doesn't even have to contain only the things that you did in December, right? So
Yeah.
sometimes you want to put in, special stuff. Like, for example, for us, for me and my kids, December means like we get to travel, right? Because the other parts of the year they have school. Sem break is just maybe just several days, so the Christmas is like a longer vacation for them. So that's the time where we actually go. And so sometimes I put in some of the details from why we love doing things. So it's
Mhm.
really like an amazing thing to do your memory keeping. And I know probably you would rather see the photos and the albums rather than us talking about it, right? So maybe so let's first look at some of Katie's past album. She has been gracious enough to say that she can share some pages from her older December daily, so you get to understand what December daily is really. Okay, Katie, can we show them your
Yep.
overhead? Okay,
All
there you
right, here we
go.
go.
Okay. Oh,
Did I
okay,
do
let me
it?
see. Oh,
Oh,
okay,
wait.
hold on. This one. Okay, it moved a little. Don't worry. There you
This
go.
one? This one?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes,
Okay.
perfect. Okay. Okay.
I remove my scissors. Okay, so this is my December daily album from last year.
Oh, 2022.
So if
Okay.
I yeah, so if I shoot all the way back, so you can see here, like I just stuffed in a whole bunch of my. Oop, let me go this way.
Oh, and I see
Chris,
something that has been like what do you call that? Crochet no, no. What do you call that?
this is
The one with the
cross stitch.
cross stitch. There
Cross
you
stitch.
go.
Yeah. So I cross
Oh,
stitched. Yeah, he
like
can
a
if he can.
scene, right? A Christmas
Yeah,
scene. There you go.
yeah. Let me go back to so I can see you as well
See?
here. Okay, great.
So
So I did that actually throughout the year, and then I was, I collected it. So I save things for this time of year so that I can stick
exactly.
it in. I worked on it throughout the year, and I have, like little things that I didn't get a chance to stick into the album. Whoop, this way.
Oh, okay.
Like little recipes for my kids, or
Oh.
all of the Christmas cards. I just kind of tuck in the front.
Uh-huh.
But December daily always starts with, or at least for me, always starts with this idea of putting in your reason why or
Mm-hmm.
your manifesto. So I try to keep that simple and keep it. I even, Pinterest, I get ideas from Pinterest or
Mm-hmm.
from Facebook groups to get a good idea. But then, yeah, it just, I just try to make it as fun as possible. Lots of like colorful, fun backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I stick in almost everything. So I did a wine advent calendar. So I just hole punched it and put it
Oh wow, a
in.
wine advent calendar.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
see, it shows like all the bottles of wine that I got last year.
Oh wow.
They're
Are they like
little
in
mini
full
bottles of
size
wine.
bottles,
No,
Katie?
no,
Okay,
no.
just the
They're like
miniatures.
they're like
Okay, okay.
yeah.
It's like, whoa, you're gonna be like, okay. Awesome. All right. So that's why I said advent calendar. So you did several
Yeah.
last year. So there's the wine, and
Yeah,
then
wine, and my husband did beer, and then the kids did last year I think was Lego. This year is chocolate. So we'll have to have a page for that this
oh,
year.
okay. I think my son is doing jelly beans this year. The
Yeah,
Bertie
right?
Bott's
Like,
one, the Harry Potter Bertie Bott's jelly beans thingy.
oh, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, the thing that I really love a lot about December Daily is that, and I don't know if you had this as well, Lala, but
Hmm.
with scrapbooking, I like to do it, but I take a lot of photos, and I have a
Hmm.
really hard time narrowing
Choosing.
it down,
Yeah.
choosing. And so I liked this one because it was a manageable project. Like all the other projects, you had to, it was like a whole year, or
Yeah.
it was
It was
like it was
overwhelming.
overwhelming. Whereas this
Hmm.
one, it was like, okay, well, it's only what's in the month of December. So even if I don't get to it, this,
Mm-mm.
right, if I'm not doing a page a day, that's
Mm-mm.
okay because I can catch up because I know what happened in December because I'm taking those pictures. So I have the timestamps and I
Mm-mm.
can go back and it, even if I'm doing it afterwards, it maybe takes me a weekend, where I'm working on it
Wow.
with friends or so
It's
it's manageable.
manageable. Yes,
It's really
actually.
manageable.
Okay. Yes, and
This
then
one I was
Katie,
this day
the
I got sick.
maybe they can. Oh yeah. Okay, Katie, when you do your December daily, maybe the thing that they can like take away from looking at your December daily right now is there are certain elements that are always there, more or less. So of course the photo,
Mhm,
okay, and
mhm.
maybe a title or so, and the journaling.
Usually the day. So I usually put
Mm-hmm.
so like 4 is December 4th.
Okay.
This one over here is December 2nd,
Mm-hmm.
2022. So I usually just put the day or a number. So I use
Okay.
and so you see like I didn't put one for day 3. I missed it
Mm-hmm.
or nothing interesting happened. But I always have the day, and then yeah, it's like it as you said, it's a title, 1 or 2 photos, because you don't have a lot of room. There's small pages, and
Mm-mm.
then yeah, and then a story if you have a story to go with it, or sometimes I don't even have a story. I just put little quotes like this one. This one's just us getting a tree. It's pretty
Mm-hmm.
obvious. I didn't have to put a big story there, right? So then
Yes.
here you go. Like there's another one where it's a big number, so it's a
Number
big number
6.
6.
Yes.
So yeah, I
Yes.
just like it because it gives me an excuse to use up kind of all of the fun elements, all the fun little
Yes.
things that we can do. And and you have this here in yours. Like you can do the
Okay.
pages in advance too if you want to, and then just stick the photos
Yes.
on later, which is nice.
Absolutely. Okay, Katie, can we go to our like the two of us? Okay,
Yeah.
scene. Okay,
He's
there you
like,
go.
"Yeah,
Oh,
yay."
oh, no,
Oh,
no, no, not that one. Not that one, Katie.
this one.
That one. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. We just did all of this scene. Anyway, you guys are so used to me having tech issues, right? Yeah, they're so
This is
used to
my
it.
this is my tech issue. This is not Lala's tech issue.
Right. Okay. So there you go, guys. So this is both of our okay. That was Katie's past one. Okay, so we will stay with this overlay. Scene of yours, Katie, while I just
Sure.
do okay a past one of okay. Hold on. Ay, my gulay. The tech is issue is real, guys. Okay, there you go. Okay, but as I said, I don't let tech, mind. I don't mind it because important thing is you guys are there and we're all having fun. So I want to show you. This was from I think 2021. Okay,
Oh, it's
so
so cute.
I normally have like a title page of some sort, right? So and then as Katie said, so sometimes I even document my preparations for it.
Yeah,
Right,
I
so
love
it
it.
differs, guys. So you can use paper, you can use laser cuts, and as Katie said, the reason why is some oftentimes very important, and it's so nice to actually look back, okay, and see what has happened that year. And unknowns to me that the year after this, or I think this is not 2021, I think this is oh yeah, we're already in pandemic, I think this time, right? So there, as I said, sometimes when there are no things that are happening so much, especially when you're locked down, right? So I what I did was to just add photos from trips or important things, like this one. I featured my daughter for that day, right? So it can be okay. So those are the prelude. Okay, so there's my week one. Okay, so this is day one, so it's movie night, right? So this is day two, putting up the tree and the tradition of how we actually do that. Okay, day three. Okay, so I featured, my son and my daughter. Okay, so stuff like that. So, and then you can change. Okay, so it can be just photo. You can change the size. So, if you see there's no really like rhyme or reason how you want to do this. Okay, so of course you can put photos. This is my discipleship group, my Bible study group. We've been together for almost 20 years now. We started when we were just, our kids were really young. Now everybody's so big already. So this is day six, right? So I talk about, I almost thought I had cancer. So all of those things. So it's also nice. And this were like me doing orders. So how I package the soaps when people like, and this one's a gift. So you see this album, because it's so thick, only contained half of my December day.
I have that problem sometimes
So
too.
that's what Katie meant when she said you can, try to narrow it down. But the thing is, sometimes I am like, cannot, right? So it can be as like, and then this is me for the first time, asked to be a guest on a local network. Oh, look at me, I'm so fat.
Wow,
Because this
you're
is
not. You are
pandemic.
not.
I was I you can barely see my eyes. I was so like, okay, so that was that, right? So until like, see, this is like my kids, Uma, because my kids like also Korean drama and stuff and K-pop. So Uma means mommy, Bulilits means small ones. So they gave me a letter for Christmas, and so I placed it there. See, so it doesn't have to always look, always so put together. No, the more important thing about December Daily is really, documenting everything that has gone through. Look, my son is painting. He was presenting his homeschool project. And my daughter got into ice skating. So she asked me for a pair of skates. And the 30, I haven't even added. Oh, I didn't know that there is still an unfinished page here, right? Okay, and this is me 30, and then ending it with, of course, the New Year feast, right? So something like that. Okay, so that is how December daily is. And initially, hopefully you can finish in like, Katie, let's do us together again. Okay, so
Oh,
normally you
yeah.
would want to finish within the end of the year, but life happens, so many things happen, right? So that's fine, you can always finish it up. See, I saw two pages there that I have not finished actually. I've forgotten, right? So now this is my preparation for this year's December daily. So
No,
again, I
you're doing
love
great.
having the same albums because when I store them. But then some people, they have different albums, different
Yeah,
sizes,
I
and
have
that's,
different ones.
yes, and that's
Yeah.
absolutely fine,
Yeah.
right, Katie? Right? So Katie, I see, has a red one, and then
Yeah,
she
I have
had
a
a
red
blue
one. I
one.
have my like oh wait,
Yes.
this way. Nope, this way.
Yes, that one, right?
My
So it's a,
falala.
yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes it's also nice so that it's more interesting. Like, I remember this is the year I did this, right? It's just that
Yeah.
for me, because the OC in me, wants like everything has to be like that, right? So, but what I do is I just change up the setting up. So this is blank because I plan to, at the end of December, choose like the most interesting thing that probably either has happened to me or with the kids, and put them there later on. Okay, Katie, can you show us like your plans for this year? Okay, or
Oh
have
my
you
goodness.
started?
I haven't really started. I have a giant box next to me where I've collected
Wow.
all my papers and my stickers, and then I've been starting to put things in. So I have, let's see. So I just collect everything throughout the month. So I have like, this is like a parents' night out that the kids did.
Oh,
I
awesome.
have we went to a a bar that does like fancy cocktails, like up the bag. I keep
Same
like
here.
artwork from my kids. Like
Oh, awesome.
I have
So you're so that's
a
how
whole
you
box.
prepare, right? Oh. So
Yeah.
actually preparations for December daily is not just like a one-time big time thing. So throughout the year, we like what Katie is doing, we try to prepare stuff that we have,
Mhm.
accumulated through or not accumulated, but important things that has
Yeah.
happened to us, right? So in terms of our kids or if you don't have kids yet, your life itself or your significant other or your family, so whatever resonates with you, so you pick bits and pieces of memories from those, and you can even put them in your December daily, although it didn't happen in December. So that is okay, a possibility. Okay, so what
Yeah.
do you use? Of course you need an album, but do you need a specific like album that what Katie and I are using? No, you can even make your own album. Okay, I think that one, the one that Katie is showing, is okay. It's an album. Okay, it is. Okay, I
It's
thought
an
she.
album, yeah. I
Yes,
wish I
yes.
was good enough to make my own, but I'm not.
Yes. Okay.
Mine
So
is-
actually I did several episodes where you can actually create your own album. So I should have put that in the link. So if you want to create your own, that is also a possibility, right? So let
Mhm.
not budget, okay, be the reason why you won't do December daily, because it's really more of memory keeping. So Katie, the reason I started scrapbooking was when I used to keep memories all the time when I was younger, but really got into it big time when I had my first child, my
Mhm.
eldest, okay, Sammy, because I said I wanted to document her life. And then I had B-boy, my son. So when they finish, when they get married, I will give all these albums to their significant other. And this is my daughter, this is my son. So if you really want to get to know them, this is
Yeah.
basically them and us as a family, right? So it's something that I also want to give to them. Hopefully they would want to, if they want, they can digitize it in the future if this physical stuff doesn't resonate
Yeah.
with the future anymore. But I hope they do keep it, right? So okay, Katie, let's look at the what the people in the chat are saying. Okay,
All right.
sorry guys. Okay, let me see. Um okay, let me see. Okay. There you go. And Miss Mary. Hi, Miss Mary. Thank you so much
All
for
right.
dropping by. Yes. And for sharing. Thank you. I did December daily last year, said Wims. Okay. And she made
Oh,
ATC.
I
Oh,
love
the
that.
smaller ones, right? See, you
This
don't
little,
even,
yeah.
yes, that's even actually for me more difficult because I have to think about to put everything in that small thing, right? But if a big space somehow overwhelms you, then you may try
Mhm.
the ATC. ATC means artist trading cards, and they're usually really really small. I have an
Small.
artist trading card, maybe like even smaller than this, right? Smaller than this, guys.
That's impressive. I would not be
Yes.
able to do that.
Me too. One page, okay, but a whole album. Mm-mm. And Saliram Gamer, thank you so much for dropping by po. And Zell with Sprinkle with Cards. Hello, good morning, good evening. Yes, thank you, Zell. Hello, Zell. Last year I drew gnomes every day in
Ah, no.
December. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Gretchen showed us that. She was my guest for day one, guys. Okay, putting them together
No.
as a December daily. But that looks fun. Yes, Gretchen, maybe next year or this year we can actually do
This
this.
year. Yeah.
Yes.
Catch up.
Yes, Jennifer. Oh my goodness, Jenny, how are you, Jennifer? Yes, what are we making today? We are Katie and I are showing, or we are going to try and create maybe just a page of our December daily for this year. And we have Marcus saying hi to
Hey,
me and
Marcus.
you. Thank you, thank you. And of course, we have Roy Tech Troublemaker, who is going to have
Hey,
a
Roy.
Christmas special, guys, tomorrow for
Mhm.
me and for you guys. I think later on. No, tomorrow for you guys, Tuesday. Right? You're Tuesday or you're Monday now? You're Monday, right?
I'm
Monday night.
Monday. Yeah.
Yes, Monday night.
Yep.
Okay. So Royce is Tuesday night. So that's Wednesday morning for me. Okay. So it's day one of his special Christmas special.
Woo!
Okay, there you go. And Gretchen saying hi to Marcus. Happy holidays. Gretchen, happy holidays to you too. Katie has to make holiday movie
I know.
covers.
I do. I usually do. Let me flip through to see.
Oh, see?
I
Your
usually
wish
have my
is your
holiday
command,
covers.
Roy. See? She has
Hang
it.
on. Oh yeah, here's my Home Alone. I have Home Alone.
Oh, there you go. Oh, we also love Home
Yeah.
Alone. Okay, there you
Mm-hmm.
go. See? Done. Okay, your request done already.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, hit that thumbs up, folks. Thank you so much, Gretchen. Oh, and my goodness, always okay. I didn't see it come in. Sorry, Marcus. Thank you so much for the super chat. Of course, Marcus. He is such a supportive person. Not just in the
Mhm.
comment, he also gives super chats. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Marcus. Not just to me, everybody, right? It would be Tuesday. Okay, there you go. 9 p.m. Eastern.
Mhm.
Okay, 6 p.m. Pacific, and for us it's now it's 10 a.m.
10.
for
Yeah.
us, for the
Mhm.
Philippines. Okay, so that's it in the chat. Okay, Katie, let's start crafting. Okay, so just a
Okay.
little bit. Okay, so while
All right. I
we're
gotta grab some of my stuff.
okay, okay, so while we're doing this, guys, so maybe they want to know, Katie, what are when are the shows that you have on Ecamm and the VHS Club on YouTube?
Oh my goodness. So the VHS Club is Thursdays at this time, so 9
10.
p.m. Eastern,
Okay.
so 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Philippine time, I'm learning.
Uh-uh.
And the Flow video podcast we do on Tuesdays at
Okay.
12 p.m. Eastern, but we're on a
Okay.
break until the new year because we're building a new
Yes.
website and making a bunch of updates, but that's
Okay.
usually on Tuesdays. Yeah,
Okay.
and then office hours is tomorrow. So tomorrow no, Wednesday, excuse me.
Uh-huh.
Wednesday, we're doing it at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yes,
We do
and
that one
that's
once a
with the
month.
moderator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's
Paul.
so fun.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
look at my day 12. Who is in my day 12? Of course, Katie.
Yes, I'll have to document this too. I gotta get a screenshot. Wait.
Right. So, because day 12,
New
Katie
album.
is my
Hang on.
right, Katie.
I gotta get
Okay.
my screenshot. One
Yes.
sec. Here it
Okay.
come. All right, smile. Got it.
Okay. So guys, if you have not tried December Daily, maybe this is the perfect time for you to try it out. Grab a piece of notebook. You don't need to have an album like what Katie and I have right now, because we've been doing this for quite a long time. And so we have, as you say in the tech community, all the gears. Here what we say is we have all the stuff, okay, for December Daily, but the best, no best time to start than now. Okay, so craft alongside us, start your December Daily just right now. Okay, if you don't have photos about of this day, or maybe you can start with the yesterday. Okay, you can always just leave it blank first. Okay, or even just just document it, or just do the journaling for it. Okay, so I will be doing, see here, the story, okay, documenting everyday life, and then the date. This one actually I got from Ali Edwards. So Ali Edwards, of course, the creator of the concept of December Daily, also has some stuff that if you are overwhelmed and you do want to make it look nice, but you don't want to prepare all those things, she has stuff on her website for those. But if again you're starting, don't need to, whatever you have, this is actually the perfect time. Your kids did crafting or art the whole year round. Take, you know get all those scraps of paper, colored pattern papers that they probably left over. So use your scraps to create interesting backgrounds or part of your album. So whatever it is, so you can start right now. So with me, I'm starting with a photo, okay, that I printed. Okay, so I even just printed it at home. Okay, and then most printers, okay, are actually right now already archival quality,
Hmm.
so no worries. Okay, just make sure that you do use an acid-free paper, because these are memories, memory keeping for me. um for the memory to be kept, it has to withstand time, right? So I try to use really acid free materials so that it can last. Okay, so there you go. Okay, and Katie, what are you documenting with us today? What day?
Oh my goodness. I'm in organization mode, so I don't know if I'm trying to think
Okay, no
through
worries if you just
where I'm
want to
gonna
organize,
start. Yeah, I'm
right?
organizing.
Yes. So if it's just
I care a lot about like what I have to sort through the different, papers and stickers and try to think through without the pictures. I have a hard time pre-planning because I need to see the
the photo.
picture to
Okay.
match it.
Yes. Okay. So yeah. So some people, like in my case, sometimes I can do like before, we call it like in planner and in before the pen, right? So before
Yeah.
the journaling or before the photo. But then
Yeah.
there are times also that I don't know, you get in a like creative rut, so to speak, and you don't know what you want to put. So the photos can actually, inspire you. Like in,
Yeah.
for example, um, let me see one which really hinges with what. Okay, so for like example, like this one, right? So that's the photo, right? So I see reds, so I might use a paper that has red elements in it, right? So something to tie
Hmm.
it, and visually pleasing as well. Okay, again, doesn't
Hmm.
have to be expensive papers and stuff. Start with okay, you guys want to see a behind the scene of when I create my live? Do you see the mess? Okay, it's even overtaken my keyboard. So that is how it is. Okay, for when I did my calendar live. Look at
I
the
love it. I love
right.
it.
Yes. So that's the thing. So Katie right now is just that's how you start. Okay, so you pull up all the things that you think you need, the stickers, the
Yeah, I
papers.
have like
Mm-mm.
all the different like papers, and I'm getting better at layering. So I'm always trying to think about like how do
Yes.
you build it? How do you build it up?
Yes. Oh,
So it's
yes. Also, that's something that I struggled with as well in the beginning,
uh,
and something that helped me with that, Katie. I started card making, and
you're good at card. I still have
when
one of your
oh, thank you, Katie. So, guys,
it's at the ready.
yes, once you start trying card making and then you get more confident in, then you can start the layering, and then that's when it
Mm.
happens, right? But then again, as I said, just start where you are right now and just a journal. That's fine. Okay, so like what I'm gonna do today. So today is the 12th for me and the 11th for Katie. Okay, there you go. So I will journal this day. Okay, how about you guys? Okay, try it out. As I said, Katie, this December daily, I've also invited over some friends, content creator friends who are not really, crafters, and I've asked them to create something crafty.
I love it. I
Yes,
love
so
it.
hopefully that's why they said, "Are you trying to turn us into crafters?" Yes, maybe,
Yes.
maybe so. Is it pretty
Absolutely.
obvious?
It's obvious. I love it.
Okay.
Oh, that's my. All right, so that one
Let
is my
me
day one memory.
find.
Okay.
There you go.
Mm.
Okay. And then for me, the most important part of memory keeping, whether it be my December daily or my scrapbooks or my mini albums, is the journaling. Because sometimes when you go back, you don't even remember the picture. What was this about? But when you look at your journaling and then you read, oh,
Mm-hmm.
so that is what happened, right? So it's really, really nice. And I think I need that now, because every day it's like, where did I put? I still have not placed my car keys in the refrigerator. So far, that has not happened. Okay, but I have been, like, where did I put this? where did I put this? Where is this? It's like I want to put air tags on everything that I have because they seem to always be missing, right? So, documenting so somehow, hopefully in the future really helps me out to remember things, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to either, if I'm not, if I'm like this year, I'm not actively doing a page a day. So I
Mm-hmm.
either am taking a little note before bed, or I tend to just upload the photos from the day to Instagram and write like a little bit of information on what it was, and then I put my hashtag December Daily, and then I put those photos into an album on my phone that is
Mm-hmm.
December Daily. So I know I can always go back to my Instagram account and go through and see what day and then what we were doing and where. And that helps me a lot too when I'm looking at it later. Then I can kind of spend a bit more time and think it through and kind of bulk it out. I'm
Okay.
like
So,
you. I do it like a yearly um craft retreat with friends. So I like there's a couple projects that if I
oh,
don't get to
when do you do
it,
that?
I do it usually it's late January or early February. I know
Oh
yours is
my
coming up too.
goodness.
I know.
Okay, maybe your friends can join us in
You do
our
it on
craft
location.
getaway because it's in
Yeah.
Feb, although late Feb. But maybe
Yeah.
you guys would want to do your craft getaway this time
I
here in the
know.
Philippines.
Yeah, exactly.
That
It's
would
nice
be
because, like you said, it's nice to be able to do it with other people, and then you
yes,
can share supplies too if you're working on the same project. So with December
yes,
Daily,
and then
I like
inspiration,
collect stuff
right?
every year, so that like, look, I have like what seems like 100 note cards because I collect them every year. People buy them for me for birthdays or for
Yes,
Christmas, and then so I have a big pile, so it's nice to be able to trade and look to see what works for some people and
exactly.
not for
So
others. So
this is really nice to also about friends or even family members, right?
yeah.
So the kids, or sometimes you have visitors over, family members, right? So
Hmm.
this is a fun activity. So this is what Katie was saying. So sometimes you can layer in those things, okay? So not just one item. So yes, you can make it like that. See, my handwriting is ugly, but it's fine. As long as, it's my album, it's my memory. So that is absolutely fine. I have been able to actually just embrace the imperfections of, the things. Okay,
You have
because,
to.
okay,
Mm.
that is it. Okay, I cannot change my handwriting anymore at this point, unless I am doing like calligraphy where I have to intentionally like make it a little bit more fancy and stuff. This is basically that's it, pansit. All right, so that's it rhymes, right? So pansit is like a Filipino dish that I like. So every time I say this is it, since it rhymes, I say this is it, pansit. So something like that, right? So this is my day 12 already for my December daily, and I will probably add some more here, okay, coming up next. Okay, okay, this is what Gretchen said. Okay, Katie, I do a retreat with my art tarts. They have a
Art
name.
works. I love
That's so cute, Gretchen.
it.
Art tarts group. 14 of us head off for 4 days and paint, sculpt, craft, take photos, laugh, and imbibe every April. Gretchen, maybe you want to join us. Okay, this February instead of April 24, 25, 26. Beach. Let's do a beach getaway this time, right? You can do tons of, also beach activities. So guys, actually I'm inviting everybody. Okay, hopefully you can join us in that one. Okay, so that's basically okay. I think I see some already on the album, Katie.
Yeah,
So
I'm
that's
I'm
just an
I'm
idea. Okay.
choosing. I have
Okay.
not
Okay.
not
Yeah,
made
don't
final
worry.
decisions
Okay, yeah. So can we move the album, Katie, so we can see like the page on the okay, this side. The album? No, just the side of you put together something on the page
Oh,
already.
yeah, I
Okay,
can, yeah,
yes,
here.
that one. Okay.
Have it
So you
there.
see that? That's super awesome, right? Okay. So that's an idea. Okay, that
Yeah,
still, may or may not happen. Okay, again, it depends, right? But at least
I'll
that's how
send
you
an
start.
update. Yeah.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
That's how you start. So,
Mhm.
again, I hope that you have seen how easy it is to document your December daily, right? So again,
Mhm.
that's the concept behind December Daily. All right, Basecamp, Katie. All right, so let us go back to us. Okay, so there you go. Okay, this is Katie and I right now, and let's look at the new comments. Ako si Marcosia. Okay, thank you so much for dropping by. Again, Katie, thank you so much for. Oh,
Words.
last before we leave. Okay, I almost forgot. Okay, if you think, scrapbooking, memory keeping is the only thing, okay, that Katie is capable of doing as a crafty person, you are wrong. We did see a glimpse of a cross stitch on her December daily last year, but this year, actually, just today, she finished something. Okay,
Yeah,
can we
I
show
did.
that overhead cam solo,
Hey, look,
Katie? Oh, okay.
look,
So
look,
yeah, there
look.
you go.
I'm hiding.
It's actually very huge, okay? So
Huge.
she didn't buy that, guys. She did that.
I
How
did.
long were you able to it took for you to finish it, Katie?
It took me about a week, which
What?
I'm pretty
Just a
impressed
week?
with.
I
Yeah,
mean,
just a week. I was pretty obsessive about it. I was every night I was watching Christmas movies and
uh-huh.
crocheting away. But yeah,
Wow.
it goes really fast. I love crochet because scrapbooking is one of my favorites and like my longest term like hobby, but you
Mhm.
need a full desk space, and as you can see, like I need to have like quiet and print things out and organize everything, and then I'm ready to go to stick it all down. Whereas crochet, I can do that like when I'm on a road trip, or while I'm watching TV. Like I can do it while I'm doing other things, which I really like to kind of decompress at the end of the night. And it goes really fast, and it's so fun, rewarding. It's not perfect. This one is like not, when you fold it you can see it's not it's not totally flat and level, but I think it came out really good, and I'm excited by it.
And I think that's what makes it even more nice, right? Because it's
Yeah.
handmade, right?
Yeah,
Just,
exactly.
yeah, so that's why sometimes it's very difficult to give gifts to those who have basically like have everything, or probably
Mhm.
are very difficult because they like like certain things to be this and that, but a handmade gift is always a
Mhm.
perfect gift, right? So
Yeah.
there you go. So
Yeah.
amazing. Maybe you didn't know this about Katie. Now you know that she is actually a very crafty person. So thank you again, Katie. And maybe
Of
for the last
course.
time before we leave, kindly invite them over to your shows, and of course, Ecamm.
Yeah, absolutely. So we hope that you hang out with us. I'm live a lot on the Ecamm YouTube channel.
Hmm.
So I do a monthly show with Paul called Office Hours. That is coming up this Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. I do a video podcast with Doc Rock on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern on the Ecamm YouTube channel. And then I do a movie review podcast with my best friend where we review only old movies from the 80s and 90s. And that is
Yes.
on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. We're called the VHS Club Podcast.
Okay. And guys, if you have not tried out and if you are liking what you see here, all of the things, okay, that I have on my show is not actually about me. Okay, this is all made possible by, okay, the awesome thing that Katie and I and some of the content creators that you see in the chat use, and that's called Ecamm Live.
Mhm.
All right. So with that, thank you so much. Gretchen, so sorry about Nightbot. Nightbot was like harassing Gretchen in the chat. So sorry
Oh
about that.
no,
I think I
Gretchen.
placed the the settings too strict right
Oh
there,
no.
because I don't have my moderator daughter with me right now, so I leveled it up a bit. So so sorry about that, Gretchen. But guys, thank you so much. Okay, and Katie, thank you, and I
Of
hope that we
course.
can have you back soon in the future for other
Absolutely.
crafty collaborations. With
It
that,
was so
thank you
fun.
so much, and have a great rest of the night, morning, day, wherever you are in the world. Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Okay. And of course, I would like to invite you over, guys, to my craft getaway on 2024. This is a hybrid event. Registration is open at mommyguideinc.com/shop. See you again tomorrow for Vlogmas day number 13. Bye!